Hello everybody, I'm Emily Art, and recently there's been a controversy that caught my attention. I personally do not like to talk about drama. I noticed that many important lessons can be learned from this situation. I will also be sketching in the background of my commentary. There's been numerous controversies around the YouTuber Creepshow Art, also known as shoudn't, during the present months. Many allegations against Creepshow Art's wrongdoings has surfaced, leaving many people to feel disappointed and betrayed. For instance, Emily Artful is a fellow artist who was suspected to have been stalked by shoudn't, aka Creepshow Art, for 6 years. The taunting has caused her severe anxiety and PTSD, which she is now recovering from. Emily has published a YouTube video where she describes her experience in more detail and with more proof against shoudn't. In this video, I will be covering 4 important lessons that we have learned from this situation. 1. Not everybody is what they appear to be. 2. We shouldn't have the heart to hurt others, but we shouldn't lack the heart to defend from others. 3. Collect proofs and take screenshots. And 4. Do what you need to do to defend and protect yourself. Starting off with number 1, not everyone is who they appear to be. Before the actions of Creepshow Art was revealed, she was portrayed as someone who took a stance against the wrongdoings of others, and also stood up for minority groups and the LGBTQ community. However, that portrayal can't be further from who she really is, as it was found out that her behavior on an anonymous website called Lolcal was the complete opposite from the righteous portrayal that she tried to put on. The reason for Lolcal's admins to reveal her identity is due to the fact that her actions went against the rules of their website. It was found that she will use slurs against the LGBTQ community and post her sister's social media onto the forum so that others could go and harass her. Also, she will post things that are considered to be racist. However, these are just allegations. Creepshow Art was somebody that was looked up to by many people out there. Lots of people felt betrayed once many of her actions had made their way to the surface. Therefore, Creepshow Art was a great example of how many people in this world aren't who they appear to be. They may be charming on the surface, but are causing harm to others when they believe they are not being observed. That leaves us to the next topic. We shouldn't have the heart to hurt others, but we also shouldn't lack the heart to defend from others. Just like the previous statement, many people aren't who they seem to be. There's this old saying in China that read, 害人之心不可有，防人之心不可无. It directly translates to we shouldn't have the heart to hurt others, but we also shouldn't lack the heart to defend from others. The Creepshow Art situation is another perfect example of the saying. On the surface, shoudn't stands up for justice, but just lurking below, she's causing a tremendous amount of harm to other people, such as Emily Artful. Many people out there, including myself, are supportive of Emily Artful telling the public about her story, and we hope that she will smoothly recover from the experience caused by Creepshow Art. Heading to my next point, collect proofs and take screenshots if you felt that you were violated. Unfortunately, there might be a time where the actions of another individual could be so severe that the court of law may be involved. As many of you know, the legal system is complicated and sometimes true justice may not be achieved. Due to our use of the World Wide Web, it makes it much easier for people to affect each other without close physical proximity. And sometimes, personal information may be leaked to the wrong people, which makes the internet so dangerous. For instance, Emily Artful's experience with the internet stalkers, constant threats, and harassment had impacted her in a tremendous way. It even got to the point where she was fearful for her life because a stalker was sending her pictures of what seemed to be around the place she lived, and even got her fired from her job by sending her boss false claims and leaking private photos. Emily suspected her ex-partner and Creepshow Art to be the culprit behind those actions. However, it was not made concrete. All these actions of the stalker are illegal, and legal actions should have been taken. In her video where she speaks about her experience, She mentioned that her friend told her to delete those threats and harassments that she's been receiving, but her lawyer suggested her to take screenshots and evidence against the stalker, which would be very helpful in her situation. I will leave Emily Artful's video about her experience in the description. Any support given to her will be appreciated. Going to my next point, what you need to do to protect yourself. As we all know, not everyone in this world has our best interests in mind. Some may exploit and use us for their own gain, while others might backstab us when we least expect it. But there are also people out there who take pleasure in our suffering. Therefore, we need to do our best to protect ourselves from the harm that other people might inflict, such as collecting traceable evidence that could be used in court. What many people are also upset about is the way that Creepshow Art has betrayed her friends. And I'm not talking about just internet friends that you chat with once in a while. I'm talking about the friends in real life who stated that Shannon was there for them when they needed her. The same friends that she spoke trash about online behind an anonymous profile. Of course, there are many people like that in real life, but sometimes it can be shocking when we first find out. It is completely normal and okay to be upset initially. However, we shouldn't let ourselves be punished by the actions of others and move on to live our lives. Just think of those people as tumors in your body that have just been removed. Initially, the recovery may be uncomfortable or even painful, but as the incisions healed, you'll become healthier because you have removed a toxic person from your life. Also, make sure to keep your personal information safe. This includes any information that could trace back to you. For example, your full name, birthday, where you work, what school you may go to, or any information that you can think of that could be traced back to you. The internet is a dangerous place. Almost anybody could just have access to those information if they search for it. So please, make sure that those information are kept safe where strangers from the internet cannot access. And that wraps up this video. I hope that you have taken something of value from this video, and please take care of yourselves and stay safe out there. Goodbye.